Hey everyone, this is BigAngry Plays Final Fantasy XIV. I almost said XCOM 2 because muscle memory, but I am coming back to streaming, just, dipping my foot in the waters after some serious fibromyalgia flares. And hopefully the only thing I do now with Flare is if I switch over to my main and start using it on my Black Mage. But the important part is I'm going to try easing back into streaming again. Right now I am on my alt, Samira Lamero. She is a, let's bring up the classes jobs. She's 70 Summoner, 70 Scholar, 54 Warrior, 22 Gladiator, 10 Pugilist, with, 42 Botanist. Now, this is a big change from my main, who is level 70 everything except for Black Mage, Dragoon, and Warrior, I believe, and Bard. This is, going into it with a little bit of a challenge. It's also, kind of a playground type thing because there's so much to do. So much that I can do, and there was so much on my main that I already did and, kind of forgot. So it's an interesting situation. So right now I'm going to start leveling Roulette. Going in as Scholar because insta-Q, usually. But going in as Scholar, and let's see what the Adventurer need as a tank. Alright, well, the important part is I'm still getting Creation and Mendacity, and now I have 99 Creation and 413 Mendacity. My gear is a bit lacking. Unfortunately, I need a new belt. I need new jewelry, like, whoa. Need a new hat, definitely, because 290. I'm used to playing on Summoner, obviously, because, I'm not that dexterous with my fingers, because of the fibro and the arthritis. I am a disabled gamer. Hopefully, let's take a look here. Waiting for a match. Hopefully that'll pop up in less than 5 minutes. Not very dexterous with my fingers, so I definitely can't heal 8-mans or 8-player dungeons trials, basically, or the 24-person raids. But I can do the 4-person dungeons pretty well, unless it's like, the vault and I have a really bad team. There we go. I am cutting off a little bit of the screen on either side because I have an ultra-wide monitor and ultra-wide doesn't really translate that well. Oh, okay, Cutter's Cry. I really like this place. It's one of my favorite dungeons. So, happy about that. This is one of those dungeons that I think I have most of my good stuff for. I don't have Sacred Soil. Tank. I know there's a lot of crap on the screen, but that's also in part due to the screen being cut off. out as much DPS as I can as a healer, but, you know, not really that difficult to do. It is a bit difficult to do when, you know, still talk and everything, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Whirlpool in the middle of this area, and the tank is really not caring about it too much, but it does a fair bit of damage. Really not taking too much damage, and that's fortunate for me. It means I get to focus a little bit on DPS. Nice crit galvanize there. Oh, where's he going? Okay, this is starting to be fun time. Got stuck in one of the unfortunate bomb explosions, so those will kill you right off the bat, so. I just told them that I'm going to kite the ads, which is standard procedure for the healer. My way around. And we're done. The idea there is to get all the aggro you can on the ads, as the healer and just hightail it around the arena so that the tank and everyone can go on their own and finish off the boss. Notified the tank that they were in Sword Oath, which is the DPS stance, not the tank stance. Hey, how you doing, Urban Troy, BigAngry, and Urban Bohemian? Two of my good friends from the grown-ass Xbox friend community over on the Facebooks. Two of my good friends in real life, of course. Lurking while still rising from dead of sleep. Man, I know that. I know how that can be. Anyway, we are running here through Cutter's Cry, which is a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. This is level, I want to say 37 to 30, or 37 to 40 dungeon, and we are closing in on the second boss, which is the Tunnel Worm. I'm sorry, the Giant Tunnel Worm. Now what I have to watch out for here is it does an attack that I'm going to see a debuff on one of the players, and it's a massive damage over time, so I have to use Asuna on that, which is the cleanse. It's kind of like a juice cleanse, but not really. Now I just run over and make sure that that doesn't hit me. Just run to the edges again. Because it's going to do that, and then pop up in the middle again. I've got sludge on me now. Over to the edges. It's going to run over to Malachi. And we're done there. So 2 treasure chests. Obviously nothing I need, but I'm just going to re-roll on them. What did that slug do to get in so much trouble? Well, it's just guarding the way here. And, treasure. That's the, basic story for this dungeon. Treasure. You go in, there's, untold riches. Oh my... Why, tank? Why? Arcros Golem. Arcos Golem. With easy to dodge AoEs. No one really taking that much damage here, which is, you know, a blessing in disguise, which just means that I get to DPS a bit more. Over here we have Scholar, Paladin, Bard, and Summoner. And I am, of course, the Scholar, which is the healing class. Well, one of 3 healing classes. Any icon that you see there that has a line over the top of it means that it's cleansable. Trying to lead the tank in the right direction. Now the last boss is an interesting one. It is the mantle. It has 2 basic attacks, and those are, you have to run in when its eyes glow purple, and when its eyes glow blue, you have to run out. I like staying at about this range. Ice burn blue, run out. Okay, good. I like these people. Violet, run in. Malkev didn't make it all the way in. Eyes focus on a single target, so Ing there is going to get a ball that follows after him and explodes. No big deal there. I didn't read that right. That's okay. Ram's eyes burn blue, run out. I'm gonna heal up Ifrit Eki there. Burn blue, run out. And that sound means that the limit break gauge is set. We have a 2-bar limit break, which Ing is now using. Unfortunately, since we don't have, Ing didn't make it in time. Max range. There we go. Here's my standard thanks, folks. Take care. Player commendation goes to probably Ing. They were the most competent. And I got 2 player commendations. Because I was just that damn good. Humble, too. So humble. Alright. I think I can do 50-60 now. Level 50 and 60 dungeons. The level cap in this game is 70 right now. And level 50 is the end of the initial game, and then level 60 is the end of Heavensward, the first expansion, level 70 being the end of Stormblood, the current expansion. Yeah, I can probably heal those, but first, let's get my stamp for dungeons level 1 to 49. The idea here is to get 3 lines, which is ideally either that direction, and then 1 crosswise and then 1 lengthwise. Or, yeah. 1 top down, 1 left right, and then 1 diagonal. Alright, take care, Troy. Troy is going to start his day, which is a wonderful thing. He lives out in New York City, the hustle and bustle of the big city. Just going to turn my retainers over real quick. Retainers are basically banks that you can send out on gathering missions that take an hour of real time while they're not really doing anything else. They also are your basic, kind of link to the market board auction house thing. You put items on them to sell, and they sell them, and you get the cash when they come back. Let's see, nothing sold on there. I know a lot sold on Alizar. Actually, no, nothing sold on Alizar, my bad. Thought that read 3 instead of 13. But the important part is I have a whole bunch of Snurble Tuffs. Adorable little Snurbles. Should look them up. Alright, I'm going to run a 50-60 roulette. I get 100 tomestones of poetics, which is tokens, and 120 tomestones of creation, which is stormblood tokens. The poetics are for A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. So hopefully this will be a quick queue. Adventurer in need tank again. So I'm, you know, how's the video quality there, Herb? Can you quantify it somehow? Final Fantasy XIV is actually one of those games that it's hard to get really good quality. Oh, there we go. There's my standard high, folks. Oh, Keeper of the Lake. Alrighty. And good to see. Quality's good, sound is good. Read just about everything on screen except the timing. This is one of those dungeons that the last boss is really difficult to do commentary with. So it's basically Dance Dance Palooza. So many AoEs to dodge. Codpiece clippers. Yes, that's the actual name of these enemies. Bubble, which means that anyone inside takes 10% less damage. Group's doing pretty good. Put down that bubble, which does damage to everything inside of it. Alright, first boss time. Little canisters drop down of explosives, and you want to aim the boss so that it's not going to attack them. generally so much dodging in this dungeon, it's not even funny. It's got a machine gun now, which you don't want to give bosses machine guns. That's just rude. There we go. Alright. Just a warning, there is going to be, okay, no. There's going to be a very annoying alarm going off in pretty much the whole of this section. There it is. But, yeah, this isn't the whole of my UI. I have an ultra-wide monitor on, the one that I'm playing the game on is an ultra-wide, and I've sheared off the left and right parts of it that are ultra-wide, because ultra-wide doesn't really translate that well. Lots and lots of dodging in this part, culminating in a boss that I absolutely love. Especially when healing it. Well, healing the boss fight, not the boss itself. Tank just said he was drinking coffee there. I replied, no worries, we got you. it's boss time. I'm gonna be pretty silent during this one because, well, you'll see. That happens. Tank, stay out of the fire. Fire bad. Another ad. Ambrosia dinged. That's always an interesting boss fight. It doesn't have a machine gun, but it makes up for that in raw frickin' fire. Not only do we have a whole bunch of enemies here, we've also got a gunship right there, just doing those circle AoEs. It's clearing the path for us though, so I can't be too mad at it. Under control. Last boss time. This is the one that I'm not actually going to be able to talk through. So, keep an eye out. That's Midgard Stormer. There are more AoEs to dodge in this fight than any other fight that I'm aware of. Everybody out. There we go. Player commendation goes to probably the tank. Bow, and I'm out. 3 commendations. Hot damn on a cold day. Not that it's really cold out, it's summer. let's take a look here. 319 total creation, 418 mendacity. I can't heal any roulette, unfortunately, so I think this will be the end of the stream for right now. I want to thank Herb, and I want to thank Vegan Gamer for joining me. And anyone else out there that might have as well. Until next time, this is BigAngry Plays, and keep your gear in shape, you know? Alright, thanks everyone. Take care.